What's up, YouTube.com? Shawn DaGamer here, and you are listening to the third installment of Gamer's Log, where we just take a lot of random topics and mush them all together to make one long video instead of sitting down making a couple of short videos. And if need be, I will take these segments, shorten them into bite-sized chunks of whatever information is important, and then we will go from there. But this is Gamer's Log, so if you're watching this as a whole, I hope it's not too long. My apologies from the past to you in the future. So let's get this started. A few topics that I know I want to hit on right off the bat. I want to give you guys the next, for you guys who play global, I'm a primarily Japan player. So whoever plays global and you guys actually listen to this, here is your warning. I'm about to tell you guys the release schedule for certain banners that are coming up that I feel like you guys need to know. We're going to be talking about the new Cruiserweight show for WWE and a lot of other wrestling and TV show type news. We'll just go from there. But first, let's jump into Dokkan Battle Global. So like I said, we are in Super Vegito / Physical Broly time now. For the next 2 weeks, if you have great blue or orange / yellow cards, please check your box now, because if you're pulling now and you don't have a great agility team that you can make right now, all Super Vegito is going to be for you is a great addition to your rainbow team. He is a rainbow god, not a rainbow god leader, but a mono god leader. So that means mono, single, one type of something, guys. Mono, agility, blue. So Super Vegito, an ideal Super Vegito team right now for global player would be Super Vegito, Super Saiyan Blue Goku. He Dokkans in the future. We'll talk about that in a second. The Super Saiyan Blue Goku, the agility one, and the physical one, and the tech one, all Dokkan in the very, very near future. So be listening very closely, guys. So, I say Golden Frieza, agility, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, agility, Super Saiyan Red Goku, Ninja Morisaki for a sealer if you feel like you need a sealer, the agility Whis that you get from the dungeon event, some other, and they're just, that's 6 right there, so that's a pretty decent, agility team to get you guys started. That's something that I've been using, and it kind of works very well. So for physical guys, you guys have physical Broly. This guy is he's not an AoE. He's kind of like a mini AoE because he gets additional attacks upon his super. Super Vegito, his passive is he reduces damage on normal attacks, and then he does a counter attack to your opponent, and that counter attack is kind of strong. Very, very strong. I know, and he reduces damage, so he's a blocker as well. So he's a good guard, and he blocks, so he does a lot. So I think he's like Golden Frieza when he also Dokkans in the future. So he Golden Frieza Dokkans in the future. So I'm gonna like run this down for you guys real quick. So yes. Then Gotenks comes out. SS3 Gotenks. He's going to be the mono green leader, the mono tech leader. His passive is he has like 3 or 4 different supers that he launches depending on how many keys you get. I think when he comes out, you never want to get exactly 12 key. You want to get 11. So with a mono tech team, it's kind of hard to manage that. So you got to really, really play around with that. And then for you intelligence guys, purple guys, you have Buhan. He also like reduces damage, but yet he also gives you like 10 or 15% back at the start of every turn that he's active. So you're always regaining health, and intelligence types are very bulky, so you probably will never ever have to use items on certain events. And then for you guys that like the red cards, the strength cards, you guys get Omega Shenron. I forgot what he does, but I know I think he like reduces defense and attacks on oncoming attacks. So yes, those are your god banners that are coming out over the next couple of months. We are in November now. All this stuff will be released by the end of February. Also, in between these banners, like right now, you have the Rising Carnival double rates banner. I hope it's double rates on global, because it was double rates on JP. So right now, if you need a attack everything unit, like a good good world tournament nuker to just run through the tournament, this is your time now to get a Majin Vegeta or Xeno Trunks. Also coming out, the Kaioken Blue, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 Goku is coming out. Along with that, this is an exclusive banner, guys. Along with that is going to be coming Dokkan Awakenings for your Super Saiyan Blue Gokus. I know not your Vegetas just yet. We have not got a Dokkan event for Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta just yet. Also in there are like Dragon Ball Fusion and Dragon Ball Hero banners. I know you guys are like, what? I don't want to waste my stones on that. You'd be surprised. With the Fusion banner, you're going to get cards like a Janembu, mixed between Kid Buu and Janemba. It's an agility card and it's great. A Broadpan card and Karoli card, which is a mix between Kakarot and Broly. I think you're also going to get a Bardock / Goku fusion and a Frieza / Cooler fusion. The agility ones are good and the Karoli is great. And some of those get Dokkans as well. The Karoli is good, the Broadpan, and the Pandale. That's the other one. The Pandale, those three cards, that's an intelligence card. That, I think it's the strength card, or the tech. I can't remember which one that Karoli, not the Karoli, but the Bardaku one. But those are all Dokkan as well in the near future. The Heroes banner gives you, I believe the Heroes banner gives you an adult Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan Gotenks, but it might be in the Fusion banner. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. In the future, you're going to get a lot of good free cards as well, like a adult physical adult Gotenks. Try it again. A adult physical Gotenks. Yes. Just a lot of free stuff coming soon, so be prepared for that. Dragon Ball Super stuff. I don't know how they're going to work that in, because in Xenoverse 2, they're already introducing Goku Black Hit, yada yada yada. So I'm guessing you're going to get the Heroes banner, which comes along with a couple of, with the dungeon event, that you can get a free Super Saiyan Kaba. It's a tech card, and it's pretty decent. And then with that, that's the, like I said, unlocks your Super Saiyan Blues. What else is coming to global? The Golden Frieza event. So if you have Golden Frieza cards, I think the tech one is going to be released soon, and it's also going to be able to Dokkan your agility and intelligence Golden Friezas. I know it's a lot of information to digest, guys, and it keeps getting better and better for you guys. So I'm telling you this so you guys know how to conserve your stones and things like that. Also in these banners, like I said, you got the Dragon Ball Fusion banner. The Dragon Ball Heroes banner is going to come with Hit, Champa, no Vados, unfortunately, unless they change that up. And then some other stuff. But the Hit is like the main card you want to get out of this, and it's going to introduce some of the new like SSRs and rares like Vegeta, Botamo, Frost. You're going to get 3 versions of Frost, so get ready to have more Frieza race cards in your box. So yes. What else is coming out soon? Oh, with the Omega Shenrons. With the Shenrons, you're going to get all the Shenron cards. And Oceania Shenron is a sealer, so it's pretty good. And you're also going to get a free Ice Shenron from the event that you need to farm, you know, the free cards. Also with Buhan and who else had a farmable super? It was Buhan and another one. They both have farmable super, so you can get their super attacks up to 10. And you want to do that, especially with Buhan, because his super attack changes into a, I think it's from a supreme to immense multiplier or something like that. It goes from stronger to strongest. when his super attack is at 10, and it also has a chance to do a shouting Kamehameha or the ghost Kamehameha or something like that. One is stronger than the other. I can't remember which one, but you want to max out his super attack as well, and it's farmable, guys, so I don't want to hear no crap about it. What else is coming out soon? The Change to World Tournament is going to be coming out soon. I think we got it for our 15th, so you guys should be getting it for your 15th as well, unless they roll it out early. It makes World Tournament a lot easier and a lot better. You don't have to worry about getting 80 wins. You just grind until you get a certain amount of points to get all the prizes that you feel like you can achieve with your team. So that's a good thing. What else is going on for the future of global? For the future of global Dokkan battle. At the end of all this, you're gonna, like I say, you're gonna get a Raleigh banner. It has some interesting good cards in it as well, like Raleigh herself. You're going to get a new General Blue and a new Tau Pepe. So be on the lookout for that. And then at the end of all this, if you spend a whole bunch of stones, here is the coup de grace, to cut the grass, if you will. If you don't know what that is, it's a wrestling reference. So hashtag Finn Balor coup de grace. So there will be a banner coming soon to global. It'll probably be out around early spring, if I'm getting my mouth right. If I'm getting my math right. It's going to be a banner that has all the Dokkan exclusive cards. So if global does what JP just did, for every 50 stones used, period, not just bought, not just story, but every 50 stones used, period, you will get one ticket, and this ticket will allow you to free pool. It's pretty much the game rewarding you for spending money or using your stones. So I think on JP I had like maybe 30 stones, and I don't buy stones on JP, I just use the ones that were given to us on JP. So yeah, I had like 30 free summons. That's good. Or at least 25 or something like that. You're going to get one summon, or a multi-summon is going to be 5. Those multi-summons don't increase. Multi-summons do not increase your pool rate, guys. Remember that. It just batches up all your summons into groups of whatever, how many that multi is, and it gives it to you all at once. Alright? So people who say, oh, I get like 3 or 4 SSRs at once, it happens to me all the time as well. But it does not increase your chances of getting an SSR. You just have good luck, guys. We just have good luck sometimes. That's all it is. So, and after you use up all your tickets, a few days later, it will be released as a actual banner. Yes. So, if you guys do not end up pulling Super Vegito or God Tanks or whatever God leader you want to run for your mono teams, have no fear. That banner will return, and you will have more chances to pull those cards, because they're going to have certain banners, like certain banners that I was telling you about. I don't think I covered them all, but there's going to be banners released that will reintroduce these characters. Like if you didn't get your Super Saiyan 3 Go Tanks, he comes out again later. They all come out. They all get re-released later. Sure. So if you play Yu-Gi-Oh, you used to reprints. They all get reprinted eventually. Don't waste all your money right now. Also, cheat codes, guys. Cheat codes. DBZ Space. You can buy Dokkan account. So a lot of people are spending thousands upon thousands of dollars right now trying to get Super Vegito Broly, unwillingly knowing that you can either wait and they're all going to be re-released at once, or you can just go out and buy an account. I've already did some account shopping. I haven't bought one yet because I'm gonna wait till Go Tanks come out. But a good account with like cards like Super Vegito, Super Gogeta, and a whole bunch of good cards, you can probably buy an account for like $10, get the cards that you really want without spending money, and these accounts are fresh, guys. That's the most important thing. When you buy these accounts off DBZ Space, they are fresh, so you can still get all the cards that you want, and then have a lot of storyline left for grinding stones and other summons. So guys, right now it's the perfect time to like make a fresh account. You don't even have to play it right now. Just make a fresh account, save it up, buy an account, depending on what you want. Like I said, I think a good box start for me right now that I want would be just Super Vegito and God Tanks with a lot of good SSR splash in between. So I'm just going to wait a few more weeks until a lot of stuff comes out. Probably around Christmas time, we should be at least 3 or 4 God leaders in. So yeah. Wow, that was a lot of information for you guys. I just wanted to let you guys know that so you guys can save your stones and save your money, most importantly, because it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Now, while I pull up the next article, let's finish this global talk off. Because there's not really much going on, JP. I pretty much, right now in JP, where's my phone? My phone is charging. We just got done with World Tournament, so I hope you got all your prizes and things like that. I got some decent prizes. I got some decent rewards. So we're kind of in the lull period right now. We're kind of waiting on our God leader, the God Rainbow leader. Like I was telling you about the new 5 units and all the stuff coming out. There's going to be a God leader for all of them. And we all on JP are speculating right now that it's going to be a Super Saiyan 4, whether it's either Vegeta or Goku or a mixture of both of them, aka Fusion, as in SS4, Super Saiyan Gogeta. So we are all kind of speculating, what would a God leader be? Would it be a +4 key or +5 key with a certain stat buff for certain units? Yada, yada, yada. Oh, LR cards, guys. LR cards. I forgot about that. You're going to be getting LR Goku soon. Every Saturday or Friday, you will be able to farm this Goku. So if you have any type of Super Saiyan Goku, save it and feed it into this thing, because a LR card's super attack max is 20. So you're going to be getting 3 LR cards in the future. We only have 2. Well, we just got a 3rd one, kind of. So LR Goku is a tech card that you farm through an event. Next, LR Androids 17 to 18 agility cards, +4 key, 1 maxed out. Here's the catch. With LR Goku, you have to farm. Once you Dokkan him all the way up to his TUR state, to make him LR, legendary rare, you will have to get 777 Goku medals by farming this event. But wait, there's more. Also, to get Goku LR form, you must use only Super Strike cards. Have fun. So, we have been trying to warn you for months. Ichigo, D-Free, RhymeStyle, Endless. You're in 7. We've been trying to warn you and everybody else who plays Dokkan that's popular. Get your Super Strike cards now, because you're going to need those cards to farm LR Goku. Those are the only cards that you can use to take to that event. The androids, they're going to update the friend pools. They're going to update the friend pools in the android, and androids are going to be up there, so you can actually pull LR androids. The catch, you need every Dokkan metal to awaken them. Literally. So, like, if you need 3 of a item to Dokkan a character, that's going to be the first stage. If you need 7 of an item to Dokkan a character, that's going to be the next stage. If you need, 35 of a metal, I'm saying item. If you need 35 of a certain metal, you're going to need all of those. And if you need the 77 metals to LR them, you're going to need 77 of those. So remember, this is going to be, it's 3, 7, 35, 77 when it comes to the stages of unlocking the androids. And I'm talking about every event. I'm talking about Broly. I'm talking about Boo. I'm talking about the new, not all the new stuff, but from every Dokkan event, I think is up from the beginning of the game till up into some of the new stuff that's coming out. You're going to need all those medals, like Super Vegito. You're going to need those medals for the androids. I think you're gonna need Go Tanks medals as well. I'm not really 100% sure because I don't know. I can't remember if the LR androids came out after all of the guy leaders came out or during that time. So correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below on that one. And then the last but not least, the new LR is LR Piccolo that you get from the new World Tournament system. Whew. All right, that's it with Dokkan. Hope you guys enjoyed all the information. Now let's get off Dokkan real quick and get off Dragon Ball Z for a second all together, and let's talk about this new Cruiserweight show that's going to be debuting soon. Actually, at the end of the month, November 29th at 10 p.m. What? So 1 hour in-ring programming called 205 Live, showcasing what? Oh, 205 Live, showcasing new Cruiserweight division will premiere Tuesday, November 29th at 10 p.m. EST, exclusively on the WWE Network. The live weekly show will be called by Mauro Ranallo, yes, and oh, hell yeah, finally, Mauro Ranallo and Corey Graves will be the commentary team for this show. Loving it already. Coming off the success of the WWE Network recent Cruiserweight Classic tournament and the formation of the new... Oh, please abolish this Cruiserweight division on Raw now and just put it all on this new show. So 205 Live is a natural progression to showcase the depth of our roster, said Paul Triple H Levesque, WWE exclusive vice president of talent relations, I believe. Yeah. It just gave his whole description, but this is pretty much a show for the cruiserweights, and I'm so happy about this. The Raw Cruiserweight division. Oh, this is why they've been. I see Noam Dar. I see Drew Gulak. I see Tozawa. I see Grand Metalik. So, if putting the Cruiserweight division on Raw was just a temporary fix until they got this show, I can completely understand. But at the same time, well, I understand that because you have to get the mainstream audience looking at the Cruiserweights first. I can completely understand that. And now having them segregated to their own show, take them off Raw. Leave them on NXT, take them off Raw. And then just let them go. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go. And flip on Friday nights. Is that a Friday? Let's see. I'm just assuming that's a Friday. Let's check the calendar real quick. If it'll let me. But it doesn't seem like it's going to let me. It is actually a Tuesday show. So we're going to be getting this right after SmackDown. Alrighty. So that's great. So I don't know if it's going to be permanently on Tuesday after SmackDown. But right now it's going to be Tuesday after SmackDown. That's very interesting to me. The Cruiserweights overall, if you watch the rant, I love the Cruiserweights. I just don't like how they've been treated lately. So that's my biggest problem. I just feel like they've been underutilized and mismanaged on Raw. So taking them off Raw now, before this night is over with, before this month is over with, you can still salvage, and start over, do like a little soft reset with the Cruiserweights, especially with Brian Kendricks as champion now. Spoilers if you have not seen anything this week, but that is a very good thing for the Cruiserweights. So we can finally start seeing people like Noam Dar, Drew Gulak, maybe even Zack Sabre Jr. and Kodo will come back for a couple appearances. Now they don't have to worry about being buried on Raw. So that is a very, very good thing for us Cruiserweight fans. So my question is, what about people like established talents that maybe want to, like a Kalisto or a Sin Cara? Do those guys go to this new show, or do they stay on their brands? So that's a question I have. Like, who do you guys from the main rosters that are cruiserweight level, other than Sami Zayn, would you like to see on the cruiserweight, move to the cruiserweight show so they can get more shine? I just want Sami Zayn to answer the. Oh, we guys want to talk Survivor Series real quick? Guys want to talk Survivor Series and do Survivor Series predictions? It's too early, isn't it? It's a little bit too early for Survivor Series predictions. Right now we know about the 3 team matches, Fantasy Warfare, and a Intercontinental Open Challenge. Let me start prophesizing now because I feel it. I feel it, guys. Okay, you guys ready? Let's talk about these women first. Oh God, I'm feeling the spirit. I'm feeling the spirit. Whew. Okay, I'm ready. For the women, 5-on-5, technically 6-on-6, because you're gonna have Dana Brooke on the outside of one team of the Raw team. You're gonna have Natalya on the outside of the other. We already know Nia Jax, Charlotte, and Bayley are the women on the Raw side of things. I'm just gonna presume that Sasha Banks and Emma are going to fill those last 2 spots. Just assuming, unless you're going to put Dana Brooks on a team, but it just makes more sense to me to have Emma debut in this match. You know what I'm saying? But hear me out. This is why. And on the SmackDown side of things, you're going to have Natalya as the coach. You're going to have Becky Lynch. You're going to have Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Bella, and Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Naomi, Carmella. There we go. Those 5. So Carmella's already the first one out this match. So she's already the first one out this match. Probably getting destroyed by Nia Jax. If I'm being completely honest. That way you can set Nia Jax up to be like, I'm here. My ring. Do something about it. Just set Nia Jax up to be a monster. So, listen to me. Listen to me very carefully. This match is going to go where SmackDown is going to be, like I said, 4-on-5 at this point. Because Nia Jax has to destroy somebody to start this match off. Whether it's Carmella or whether it's Naomi. I don't want it to be Naomi. I want it to be Carmella. And it can't be Alexa Bliss. And it can't be Nikki Bella. So, match goes on and on and on. At the end of the match, I don't really care about the middle. At the end of the match, this is the most important thing. You're going to have, ending this, you're going to have Nia Jax and Charlotte for Raw. And then you're going to have maybe Becky Lynch and Naomi, or either Naomi or Nikki Bella on the opposite end, staring down the Queen and my bae. So, outside interference by Natalya will get Becky Lynch eliminated somehow to refuel that fire. Or one of them is going to get eliminated. Either Becky Lynch or Nikki Bella will get eliminated, leaving a 2-on-1 situation for team 2-on-1 situation, and it looks good for Raw. That's what I was trying to say. I was like, how do I say that it's going to be better for Raw in this situation? So 2-on-1 versus the SmackDown Lone Survivor. I don't think you pin either Nia Jax or Charlotte. I believe that last person just gives a good fighting chance, and then some kind of distraction will give Raw the win. Listen to this. So once Raw gets the win, Nia Jax destroys anybody left standing. Anybody left standing that has a vagina will get destroyed by Nia Jax at the end of the Survivor Series match, making her the dominant #1 contender to Charlotte's title coming their next pay-per-view, whether it's the Royal Rumble or whatever Raw's next pay-per-view is. And then because of distractions on the outside, SmackDown lost. And that just makes sense to me. And then on the tag team side of things, you have, since the SmackDown women's lost, the Raw tag team loses just because who other than the New Day really is a viable threat to anybody on SmackDown Live? Okay, thank you for answering that question. So you have the SmackDown tag teams winning, the women losing because of outside interference, and then with the men, it can go either way. It can honestly go either way. I would rather have SmackDown win, and I feel like for Survivor Series, it should really be Survivor Series. The team or the brand that wins gets some kind of ultimate prize, whether it's picks from the opposing team's roster. That way SmackDown can kind of like freshen up their roster a little bit and save Sami Zayn, which I think Sami Zayn is going to be the one to answer Dolph Ziggler's open challenge and come over to SmackDown. It just makes sense to me. Unless you're going to give it to Cesaro, but I don't want that open challenge for the Intercontinental title to be wasted. You know, Dolph Ziggler. It could be Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz. That could be changed. But I feel like The Miz is going to cost Dolph Ziggler the Intercontinental Championship, so Sami Zayn can cross over to the SmackDown side of things, so we can get Sami Zayn versus AJ Styles for the WWE World Heavyweight title, probably at the Royal Rumble, because I don't feel like Shawn Michaels is coming back. Honestly, in my heart, I don't feel like Shawn Michaels is coming back, but I feel like either Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, or Sami Zayn should be challenging AJ Styles in the near future. Probably not Sami Zayn, but I do want Sami Zayn on the SmackDown roster so he can shine. We already got Jack Swagger over there. He's a glorified jobber, but I love me some we the people. So hopefully we can get let's go over on SmackDown. Even a Neville I can deal with. So those are the predictions right there so far. Those are subject to change. Since we're talking wrestling, let's talk the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Tournament. Can I pull this up without getting spoiled? Sanity, DIY, the Authors of Pain, and TM61 are the 4 final teams. For some reason, I feel like I have not read spoilers yet. But I'm shaking. I feel another prophecy coming. I would have to go back and double check my original thoughts on this tournament, but I'm pretty sure this is kind of how I had it going, somewhat similar to this. But we all know with all the injuries that happened throughout the tournament between Austin Aries, who else got injured in this tournament? Who else got injured? Atami's gone again. I believe there was another injury. So it really did kind of bracket bust a lot of people, but I don't think it bracket busted me that much. So TM61, Authors of Pain, DIY, and Sanity. Those are the teams. So isn't it going to be Sanity versus the Authors of Pain in the finals? That just makes sense to me. Because, of course, Ciampa and Gargano are going to do some amazing things against the Authors of Pain. If I remember, that's who they're fighting. But there's no way that I can see DIY. As much as I love those two guys, Ciampa and Gargano, I love those two guys. Like, I probably don't rip and rave over them like I do like Charlotte or other people. But when it comes to tag team flow and how they work individually, and those two styles over the past couple of months, even a year now, have been meshing so well, to watch Gargano and Ciampa in the ring is great. But when you're building new tag teams like Insanity and the Authors of Pain, what better way in this type of environment, a tag team tournament, let them one of these heel teams, because last year we had Samoa Joe and Finn Balor win this. Have one of these heel teams come in and take the gold. I know that sounds a little cliche. A face team won last year, so you're just gonna automatically book a heel team to do this. Yeah, sounds about right to me. And you know who wins the whole tournament? I don't know. I haven't felt that yet. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and just give you guys a bullshit prediction. I'm not gonna give you a bullshit prophecy. I'm not a false prophet, guys. I'm not a false prophet. I'm not gonna lie to you guys just for views. I don't know. I don't have that feeling yet, but I do know it will be Sanity versus the Authors of Pain. And I swear, for Lord, I have not read any spoilers. If that is true, I could be completely wrong. DIY could have won right now because these spoilers are out, but I don't know. I don't want to look at the spoilers. So, if I have my choice, I will have Eric Young lead Sanity to victory over the Authors of Pain, because over the past couple of weeks or even months, ever since the Authors of Pain have been there, they have been dominant. They have been dominant. Nobody been able to beat them. But due to outside interference on the outside because of Nikki Cross and Eric Young, old little Paul Ellering is not going to be able to combat that. And when it comes to size, Alexander Wolf and I think it's Culture Fulton. I hope I got those names right. I know it's Alexander Wolf. Those two guys are able to match power with the Authors of Pain. So that's what we've been seeing so far in this tournament. Is like, if you haven't noticed, Sanity, I forgot who their first round opponents were. Was it whatever, doesn't matter. But I feel like the Authors of Pain have been fighting all these smaller guys, and so has Sanity. I can't remember who Sanity beat. Did Sanity beat? No, whatever, doesn't matter. The point is, I can see Sanity winning to get Eric Young over. Yeah, I said get Eric Young over. No, he could. I led this group. That's how Eric Young talks. I led this group to victory. I was here a few months ago. Now I'm back. We're Sanity. Yada yada yada. So, and that can help elevate Eric Young versus Nakamura. Ooh, that sounds fun. It doesn't sound like it's going to be like the greatest wrestling match ever, but it sounds fun. So, what else going on in NXT right now? The returning Mickie James. I love me some Mickie. So, oh my god, that voice cracked. The returning Mickie James versus Asuka. Asuka is retaining. I don't want anybody to beat Asuka ever. ever. Asuka is like the new Goldberg to me. A Goldberg that I like. Because everybody knows, ain't nobody give a fuck about no Goldberg. I stand by that forever. Like, not... Like, when I say certain things like that, it's all a joke. It's not, like, serious. Like, oh, nobody can fuck with no Goldberg. But when it comes to people that I enjoy, wrestlers, like, The Rock isn't one of my favorites. John Cena isn't one of my favorites. Goldberg isn't one of my favorites. Did I say Brock Lesnar? Brock Lesnar isn't one of my favorites. But when they're on TV, I get it. They're not for me. It's not for me. I get it. So, I'm just shut up. Let you guys have it. You can have your fantasy warfare. Give me Asuka versus Mickie James. You guys can have Goldberg. I will gladly take Mickie James. The rumor was, if you guys didn't know, Trish was supposed to be taking on Asuka, but baby girl Trish got pregnant. So congratulations to her. And Asuka versus Mickie James is going to be great. If you don't know, Mickie James has been in TNA for the longest. I think she's been doing some indie stuff. I know her and Magnus had a baby, so she was kind of off. But she looks in great ring shape still. Like, she's not, like, super rosy. She's not like, I've been away from the business for 12 years, cough, cough, and I need to get back in the ring shape. No, she's like, I had a baby, but I've been wrestling. Let me just get back into the gym, start moving around a little bit more again. We got this. We got this. All year long, I've been clamoring for Gail Kim to come back. Gail Kim, come back. Gail Kim, come back. Gail Kim, come back. I took Mickie James off of that because I knew she had her baby. I knew she's with Magnus. So hopefully with a Mickie James, we get a Magnus. And that'd be great. So that's something I'm looking forward to. Mickie James versus Asuka for the NXT Women's title is going to be great. And of course we got Samoa Joe versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Joe will be on SmackDown. please, by February. That's my thoughts. That's not a prediction. That's just my thoughts. So I want Samoa Joe on SmackDown by February. I don't want Samoa Joe on Raw. He'll probably be a better fit on Raw because they need somebody like a Joe on Raw. But when it comes to somebody I don't want to see buried in 3 hours, oh my God, Joe, please come ruin SmackDown for the likes of. I want to see Joe versus Orton first. I want to see Joe versus Wyatt first. I want to see Joe versus. Well, didn't we already get Joe versus Corbin a couple of times? But you guys want to get what I'm trying to say. Certain matches I want to see before he gets buried on Raw. I want to see an important Samoa Joe versus a Bray Wyatt, a Randy Orton, and AJ Styles. Who else is on Raw? I mean on SmackDown right now. But like I said, if you bring them up in February, that'll give him a few months to have a couple of good matches. And then if you want to trade him over to Raw during next year's draft or whatever they're going to do, that's fine with me. But just put him on SmackDown first, guys. Oh my God, please. I'm begging and pleading with you first. Please put him on SmackDown first. Whew. Anything else we want to talk about in this Gamers Log? Dragon Ball Super this weekend. The Merge Zamatsu is finally here. Let me get a swig of this Wawa. Taking a sip for the working man. As one geek the one-on-one would say, since we're going into a little bit of Dragon Ball Z talk. The Merge Zamatsu is here. We got episode leaks for this week's episode, next week's episode. We are not getting fusion just yet between Goku and Vegeta, or Goku and Trunks, or Vegeta and Trunks, or the whole 30-minute microwave fusion that I came up with a couple of weeks ago. Goku's going to be, I don't want to spoil it, but a lot of interesting, there's been a lot of interesting things happening over the next couple of weeks in Dragon Ball Super, so stay tuned for that. We already talked about Dokkan Battle in great length, so I don't think there's a reason to bring that up anymore. What else is there? I don't think there's anything else really important to talk about right now. I recorded this the 3rd of November, so it's on a Thursday. Got the club going up on a Thursday. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. That's not even the right song. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm still talking. Ooh. Anyways, I think that's the Lord telling me. Flash this week was, I like the Flash. I never go wrong with the Flash. The Harrison Wells from Earth, what is it, 37? He is not a real scientist. Well, he is a scientist, but he's not really. He's more of an author, so he's on Earth, to write a book to get him back in good graces with the people on his Earth. Apparently his Earth is like really, really weird. There's like no coffee or something like that. So yeah, the Flash, they're about to be introducing Saboteur and the Black Flash soon. We're getting more information on Dr. Alchemy. So if you're kind of lost on Flash right now, quick thing to know. Multiple personalities. Keep a lookout on Draco Malfoy. You can never trust the Malfoy. Just remember that. You can never trust a Malfoy, no matter what. So be on the lookout for that. The Arrow stuff, I have not been able to watch Arrow yet. Normally, I'll be watching it now. But I'm here talking to you guys. You guys have my attention. I just wanted to talk to Bay. So, with all that being said, I think we can wrap it up here. I did get my Russell crate. My tailbone still hurts from that video you guys saw the other day. That was actually supposed to be the intro to this video right here, but I just thought that was too funny to pass up, so I just made it its own little thing. So expect more little fun skits like that. Those things are fun to do. Like, I'm trying to get a new camera and things like that, so I can like go outside and get some good skits done for you guys. So expect the skits to slowly evolve, like everything else on the channel. So I'm confined to my room right now until I get like, unless I want to use my phone or something like that. But I'd rather get like a good camera, a good mic, and get a whole decent setup so I can get some good skits recorded for you guys. Still working on getting the green screen and things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Gamers Log. I don't feel like talking anymore, to be completely honest with you. If anything else needs to be covered, we'll just do another one. Like I said, this is why I introduced this to the channel, so I can just freeform talk real quick. and let you guys know what's going on. A little podcast type thing for you guys a few days a week. This is not like no set schedule type thing. It's whenever I feel like you guys need mass information. I don't feel like trying to record 1,000 different videos. But I might take all that Dokkan information from the beginning of the video and make it its own separate thing, because that was a lot of information to digest. So, if you have not already, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, all linked in the description below. I'll probably do a form. I think right after this, I'm going to record an update video, or an update video needs to happen, because a couple of small things that are kind of funny happen, but it will prominently help and hurt the channel. It's going to help in a way that I can still do it, but I just can't do it on YouTube. So, yeah. So, Twitch, hint, hint, go follow now if you're not already. I'm going to be using Twitch a lot more over the next couple of months, so we can start. I can get used to live streaming for when the summer rolls around. We can go ham on that bitch, and I know what I'm doing. Hey, so update video coming soon. Follow all the links in the description. I'm still working on new graphics and things like that. Always working, always got ideas floating around in my head. So, if you haven't already, follow all the links down below. Remember, everybody that I mimic, talk about, or get inspiration from, always linked in the bottom of the description. There's like over 10, 15 unique and different YouTube channels down there, including but not limited to Dragon Ball Z stuff from Geekdom 101, RhymeStyle, Your End, Living Ichigo, Pokemon stuff featuring Thinking Nappy, wrestling stuff featuring JDfromNY, PWR, Changing the Questions, and more. All linked in the description down below. I'm going to start sharing out playlists from other channels on my channel as well too. Hopefully they'll return the favor. But remember to subscribe if you have not already, using the center button you should be seeing now. The last two videos that I have done. And with all of that being said, I am Shawn DaGamer, and I am Guten Tag. That's not even how you say goodbye. But I am out of here.